the last live I did, and I just had it turned into a short because it got all fucked up because motherfucker called when nobody telling me if they could hear me or not. But I am gonna say this: one of the homies subscribed to the channel today, and I'm humble, I'm privileged that he did that. I appreciate it. Um, Beats by Sid got the juice. Go over there to his channel. I like something, like, share, and subscribe. You know my motto. This is how we do this shit. And to the homie Mike Hall, you worrying about the wrong shit when you looking behind me, buddy. I'm just saying. Just saying. But anyway, it's just common sense on what I'm finna talk about. And I keep saying Tupac ain't dead, Joe. It's too much shit coming out with straight game TV, discretion TV, choke no joke. Even bomb first, sometimes tell them they dumb ass self. You did. But choke no joke say Keefy D lying about shooting Tupac. He really showing, go over to his channel. He really showing like how the fuck this shit happened. And you know they didn't, these motherfucking YouTubers, they didn't been down there, they didn't looked at the street. They probably didn't even seen Riot. I don't know if it's Riot to Don. I might have just put Riot up there from Chicago, but I did sign that poll over there. Know that. Uh, and when I think back in my head how it's made, and just it's like how impossible. Well, ain't nothing impossible, but impossible. Hey, Choke, I really want to play some of your shit. I know you don't mind because I ain't gonna play the whole thing, but see, that is the poll right there. Yep, that's the Tupac Shakur Memorial. Flamingo. That must be Suge them right there. How you got it, Choke. Man, I gotta play a few minutes of this shit, Joe. Real shit. Hold on, man. This ain't my material.
Right?
This is Choke No Joke. Go over to his channel.
If these dudes was at this light, right? And they noticed Tupac and Suge them over here at this light. And the girls going, Tupac, Tupac. And that's how they know some. Let me show you something. They would have had to go from Koval.
That's the street. Koval. Koval.
All the way up to Las Vegas Boulevard to make a U-turn, right? Look right here. I want you to look at this, right? If they spotted them at the light, how long you think Suge Knight and them was sitting at that light waiting?
Gotta make it make sense.
Right? Suge and them got jacked up by the police up here at Las Vegas Boulevard by the bike cops. Now, why is Suge pulling over for some bike cops? These niggas, did they have sirens on their helmets? On their bikes? Like, who's getting pulled over by goddamn bicycle cops? That's a whole nother story.
Oh, break this shit down, nigga. You
Right.
want something.
Now listen to this.
Choke No
I'm
Joke.
gonna zoom in to show y'all.
Like, share, and subscribe.
KPD and them said they was at this light.
That's
and
true.
they drove by and they seen Suge and them at the corner. Right?
They had to go all the way down.
By. And the girls were saying, Tupac, Tupac. And Pac was hanging out the window. It's nighttime, so I don't know how they would have noticed Tupac. And the car they didn't even know Suge had, because it was a brand new car that he just pulled out. Right? How they would see him on the passenger side hanging out the window, if they on this side of the street, and they said they noticed them from the.
Now check this out. This take me back to when on Discretion TV it was more than one shooter, and they was on feet. Somebody was in them cars and got out, whatever the case may be, and ran up and shot homie.
Light, right? And the girl said Tupac, Tupac. So now KVD and them drives. Show me now where's the place where KVD can make a U-turn
He can't.
to catch these dudes.
He
that
can't.
fast, sitting at
I've
the
been
light,
said
they
that.
both
How you gonna go
waiting
across
at
that
the light.
medium?
If KVD and them was at this light and they noticed them, that means this light changed. And they seen them from here to there, and they noticed them.
And this is another thing y'all got to think about. Pac had a fucking seatbelt on. So how the fuck he was hanging out the window for them to see him way on the other side at nighttime? And like he said, that was a brand new car Suge had. Didn't nobody know they was had that motherfucker. Hey Choke, you on something? Y'all go over to Choke No Joke channel and like, share, and subscribe.
Right?
You on something
Why would
today?
Suge and them still be sitting there waiting for them to go make a U-turn to come back, right? Now look, let's go down East Flamingo, right? You show me where they can make a U-turn. They can't make a U-turn right here. If you get ready to say right here they can make a U-turn, no. That's the one way. Look, you see the line?
Yeah, but they could have still did
This
it though.
is where you go and you make a left to go into whatever hotel this is right here.
Yeah, but they could have went on a bus when it wasn't no
Back
cars
then, I
coming, but
think it was,
they ain't have enough time. So
the
that
night.
light was 5 minutes red. Get the fuck out of here.
So they didn't come here and go through a one-way and turn around and make a U-turn.
I'm not
They
from
gotta
Cali. No,
go
I'm not
all
from
the
Cali.
way
I'm from
out.
the other sea, Chicago. I'm checking out Choke No Joke about this shit with Tupac. Keep telling motherfuckers he ain't dead. How the fuck did Keefy D see him at the light and they drive all the way down Flamingo Road, right? You got to go all the way down to the next hotel and get in the lane that bus go left. He could have probably did a U-turn there, but so you mean to tell me Suge Knight and them sat at a light for 5 minutes? 2 minutes the most, I'm exaggerating. So no, we not finna buy that. That's all I was talking about. Get glasses. Send me some money, motherfucker, and I go buy them some of bitches. I go to America's Best tomorrow. Fuck you talking about. It's just that shit just so little, motherfucker. I can't see that shit. I gotta get up on shit. That's why I stay in my lane. Nigga gotta walk up on me. I'm gonna blast your ass. I ain't fighting. Yeah, he was injured, and I believe that he took a deal. Why I'm so sassy? That shit didn't sound right, little nigga. Change your word up. Oh, why you so sassy? Well, that's some bitch ass. Like you calling me a bitch or something. I don't like that. Gotta fix your words, nephew. Fuck you got going on? You on some bullshit. Don Dash. Got Don Dizzle in the motherfucking hizzle. You Dizzle. My nizzles. But nah, you right though, homie that said that. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do, cause you right. I go with that. I don't know. I'm old, motherfucker, so my mustache finished loading. That shit finna leave. Turn back to a baby face again. Fuck you talking about. What's my thoughts on sexuality? The fuck is your Richard? What the fuck do you mean, Richard? What's my thoughts on sexuality? I believe that a man's supposed to be with a woman. A man is not supposed to be with a man. I saw a little nigga incriminated himself the other day on his YouTube shit. He said he don't fuck with homosexuals, right? But the homosexual called in his phone. We got to make this shit make sense. It's a lot of you in the closet ass niggas. Don't give you a sassy answer. Check you out. She said, don't give him no lip. I set your bitch ass on fire, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Nigga, I'm a troll too, nigga. Fuck wrong, nigga. Fuck, state your business while you in here since you disrupting my chat, nigga, with your fuckery. Don't get sassy. Wow, pimp slap your monk ass. I wish I'd have had your little ass in here earlier when I did a live. I ain't gonna lie though. I like that though, you little troll. So I'm gonna pin your message, motherfucker. Just don't give us a sassy answer, man. Clown. Straight up. That's funny though. I like that. I really do. I like that shit. Hey, but as I was saying, go over the choke, no joke. I fuck with him. Straight game TV and discretion TV. Even Reggie the Ret Jr. funky ass, funky foot having ass. But like I was saying, you asked a question talking about sexuality. I said what I said. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You dig? And like I was saying about Buddy, he had a homosexual call on his phone. Then he turned around texting them, calling them back. But you don't fuck with them. That's what I mean about you motherfuckers is so fucked up in the head. A nigga will talk about you low key, but all along you donating to this bitch channel. Make it make sense. Niggas be fool around this motherfucker, Joe. And then try to talk about the nigga that's a troll him damn self. Come on, man. Stop your shit. Motherfuckers just be dumb and naive, Joe. You wanna know what naive mean? Slow, retarded, special, fucker. Real life shit. Alright. I told you I fuck with you, Joe, because you a troll. But I'm a big troll. You a little troll. But I fuck with you though, dog. Hey, I say this shit every time motherfuckers come up into my live, Joe. Why y'all don't never say where y'all from, Joe? Niggas been asking me for the last week, where you from? Where you from? Nigga, I'm from Chicago. Chicago, nigga. So where the fuck y'all from? State your business. Come on, man. I'm really finna stay in here now. I got what, a half a battery? Fuck it. Should've went on and brought up that pint of hen. Then a nigga can get in. Y'all can tell me where y'all from though. You ain't gotta be scared. Full remarks. NATO's top general warns Russia, China, Iran, and NK are ganging up on what? See, they got all this other bullshit, distracting shit, and motherfuckers is so lost in the sauce. They don't understand what the fuck is going on. Like real life shit. Motherfucking Putin sent a hypersonic 3 missiles over the Ukraine. Over the My motherfucking brother just texted me good morning. I got you, bro. I'm gonna hit you in a minute. Hey, I got a nigga named Demon. Demon. You know, like a real life demon. He got a channel. Y'all go over there and check his channel out, Joe. And if y'all in Chicago, you know the man real good with his hands. He can fix shit. You know that money right, he gonna do what he gotta do. You enrolled? Get the fuck out of here. I used to stay up the hill, 106th and State, right by Big Sam's. And I moved down the hill to 102nd and Eberhard. You know, 103rd and Eberhard is where Judy's at. Well, half a block going back toward where Walmart at. Yeah, I know about ourselves. I lived out there. Shorties and them went to school out there. They went to Bennett and Corliss. I used to be across the street at Wendell Smith, the school across from Corliss, out there hooping. Real life shit. I might know you, little nigga. I'm gonna tell a story, right? It was a long time ago when I stayed down the hill, but outside late one night, out late, late. Yeah. That ain't me though, but it was outside. I'm kicking it with the shorty that's on the block. So I'm on the phone. I'm talking to the OG. So I see like oh, 6 or 7 little niggas coming up the block, but I'm thinking, you know, it's my stepson them coming up the block. Shorty them come up. What up, old school? I nod my head, what's up? So I'm on the gate. Shorty out there bobbing his head. So I'm gonna tell you how the game is so cold. A motherfucker say one gang, he shaking up what his gang is. So when Shorty was saying it again, something told me to turn around. I turned around. I said, nigga, run. He tried to hurry up and shake his hand loose from Shorty hand. Shorty, blah. Bullet skinned across his chest. He took off. Blah, blah. Bullet hit the gate. I got the fuck out the way. Blah, blah. I think they aimed at him. That last bullet hit him in his shoulder. Detonated his ass. He flipped his ass, hit the ground. Shorty and them took off. But the thing is, they wasn't on me. They was on his stupid ass for doing what fuck you what you gangbanging for? I just don't be understanding niggas sometimes. But you know, it was what it was. But yeah, out south is very dangerous. If you're not from Chicago, out south, do not take your puss ass out there, especially if you don't know nobody. I was fucking with a lot of motherfuckers out south, Joe. They fuck with me, I fuck with them. I ain't lying. But I fuck with the south side. Love. Real life shit. I stayed out there about about 10 years. About 9 or 10 years. Hey, Daniel, you said some real shit. I'm tired of our people killing each other. That's why I said my last live I did just a little while ago, I was talking about that I got nothing but love for my niecey poos and my nephews. out south, east, west, north. I got love for them. What I'm not gonna do is come on this motherfucker and talk about them, where they be at and all that extra shit, because now you giving away locations, and these motherfuckers that do this YouTube shit, they be on that shit. I don't be on that shit, Joe. I love mine. Period. I don't give a fuck where they from. And then you in the city with me, I got nothing but love for you. I don't all that extra shit. I'm not with that shit, because every black motherfucker that's in the city of Chicago is talented. And as they say, we built America. Fuck just Chicago. We built America. Fuck going on. I'm tired of the shit too. I wish motherfuckers could come together. Motherfuckers come together, they'll see something. You know, my nephew and them, they don't understand that you got people that come from out of town, Switzerland and Canada, Trinidad. They want to see out south. They want to see up north. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can. Homie might be mad, but I'm streaming. He gonna have to wait a minute. If it's an emergency, he'll call me back. Hey, can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? All right. That was my homie though. He'll call me back if it's an emergency. He ain't called back. But he probably don't know I'm streaming. But my whole thing is, yeah, I see. And this the thing. They talk about how motherfuckers congregate and get in these mobs and go to like downtown Chicago. I'm gonna keep this shit 100 with y'all. At my age, and when I was a shorty growing up, we was in mobs downtown, all at the lakefront. We was kicking it. So what they talking about, what they doing now ain't shit. It's just different times. Cause we was doing that shit. We just wasn't doing the extra shit because we didn't want to go to jail and shit. Unless we had to do the extra shit. But, it is what it is. I just know I love my city. I love where I'm from. And I know one thing, these social media platforms, I wouldn't give a fuck who you is. I ain't finna come on your show. I'm not finna talk about nephew and niecey poo and them. None of that goofy ass shit. No. No. How they doing? I love their music. That's how they doing. Fuck you talking about. You know what? That's true a little bit, but what it is, it's the drugs, Joe. When you doing these man-made drugs, and when motherfuckers break it down, perks and shit, and you sniffing that shit frying this shit. It's frying it. They say weed fry your brain. So think about what a pill gonna do to your ass. You numbing yourself to everything in life. So in a way you right, but I feel like it's just the drugs. Because my nephew and them, they smart. When they not on the drugs, yo, I sit back and have conversations where I be like, motherfucker, it's y'all time. It's time to invest. It's time to get businesses. Motherfuckers don't think like that until they get older and be like, damn, oh, fuck that shit. Get legit. So when them people pull up on you, what? Nigga, what? Come on, man. This shit ain't hard, Joe. Motherfuckers just make this shit hard. You little niggas got this shit made. Y'all got the game locked because niggas is signing y'all. Y'all can say, man, I'm from the low end. I'm from the hundreds. Indiana, Wisconsin. They signing. Y'all getting paid. Stop jagging the money. Invest that shit. Invest into yourself. So 20 years from now, and I touch that screen and the TV light up and I want to see what y'all doing. It's telling me all the businesses y'all got, what y'all doing on this planet. Y'all going to different, and that's another thing, going to these different countries, eating different food. That shit is amazing. It's amazing. I started going out of town, I think when I was like 14. So that's been 40 years, 4 decades. Y'all got to get y'all mind right, Joe. And then, you know what really made me mad? Because in nephew and them here, when it was time to vote, motherfuckers was like, man, fuck it, we gonna vote for Trump. He gonna give us some more money, Joe. We gonna get that money on. Now look what's going on. Trump wanna take motherfuckers to war. World War III. He wanna kick it off. These people in Russia, and I want y'all to listen clearly, they have hyper supersonic missiles. They can sit back and control this motherfucker to hit exactly where they want it to hit. Not where it's like 10 miles off or something like that. They gonna hit your ass right then and there. It took Moscow to bomb Ukraine 19 minutes. One bomb took 19 minutes to get over there. There ain't enough time. That's too much. That's too much cartilage that's been done in the streets. Do you know they bombed the building? A medic was on his way there. An emergency medic. He wasn't. He got there. As soon as he got there, they bombed that bitch right again. The same building. Tore that motherfucker up and killed him. So yeah, I'm against that shit. Yes, shit start with your own kind. But me personally, I don't go off their own kind shit. We all human. We all know right from wrong. We might not be perfect, but we know the business. Come on, man, this shit is not hard. So if and they say it's a place I forgot that if they hit it, it will reach over to the West Coast, which is California and Mexico, all up in there. And that's the reason why I'm scared to leave Chicago. You dig? But I know they'll bomb Chicago too because you know why? We got Trump Towers. Yeah, them 90s was, I ain't gonna lie, it was cracking. But y'all got to think about it. They gave y'all the game in the 90s, even if y'all was shorties. They gave y'all the game because they came out with these movies. That movie with Gene Hackman and Will Smith, Enemy of the State. And they was following the motherfucker in the sky. Come on now. We in 2026. It's cameras everywhere. And just because you see cameras on the pole don't mean they can't see you from upstairs. Yeah, they can see from up there. Them satellites is a motherfucker. So I be wanting motherfuckers to wake up again. If Putin decide he want to bomb these other places, because I think one place is on one of the missiles only gonna take 7 minutes. It took 19 for each one to get over to Ukraine, so it was 19 minutes apiece. And they sent them like I think minutes apart behind each other. I don't want none of that shit. That's why I say Trump, fuck all that bickering and all that. Well, we're gonna kill you motherfuckers. Nah, we ain't with that shit. You get your bitch ass in the ring with Putin, 3 minutes, 1 round each minute. That's 3 rounds per minute. And plus, in between rounds, you get a minute to rest. And the best man win. And we'll do it like this. If Putin, you fuck Putin up, Putin got to give up. He let you take leadership of his place. If Putin wins, then you know it is what it is. But I'm not saying you letting Putin knock you out. So Putin, stop all the bickering and fighting and get in that fucking ring with Trump, Joe. That's what's happening. You know how much money that'll generate all around the world? That'll be a lot of motherfucking money. Putin and Trump. And just think if Putin knock his ass, Trump knocked Putin ass out. Ooh. But yeah, y'all stop all that bickering and fighting, Joe. That's some old broad shit, man. I'm gonna send a missile over there to you. If you don't stop your bullshit, Putin, we're gonna fuck you up. Man, come on, Joe, knock it off. You playing with lives, nigga. Both of y'all. And Putin, I heard you mad at Trump for deporting the Venezuelans. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It took a minute until I got to know the good and bad Venezuelans, and they cool motherfuckers. I didn't see what the problem was. Why? Because Biden let them over here? So? Now you want to kick everybody out. Come on, Joe. You got to make shit make sense sometime. You trying to stop the war on drugs. Motherfuckers are always looking for a narrative. Always. That's not it, buddy. Y'all playing with people's lives and shit, and that shit ain't cool. Not at all. But like I said, both of you some of bitches get in the ring and duke that shit out. Best man win. It's only 3 minutes. Plus you get a minute to rest, drink you some water, Gatorade, whatever the fuck you want to drink on. Get right back to it. Duking it out. And see, Trump is everybody saying right now, you the biggest gangster. So if you the biggest gangster, that means Putin the wankster. Get in the ring. Box that shit out. I'll put some money up on you. Real life shit. Hey, what do y'all feel about a nigga that get online and lie and scam people out their money? Who at fault? Is he at fault, or are the people that give him the money at fault? That's what I want to know. I should have did that poll. I'd be fucking up. But I do want y'all to go in my description. I got my Twitch channel in there. So when I get off here, I'm finna be streaming on Twitch. Check that shit out. No telling what I might be doing. Real life shit. Keep it busting. I really appreciate y'all though, y'all. I hope y'all like, share, and subscribe. Fuck with your boy. Yeah, you right about that. You are right about that. But they need to get their bitch ass in the ring, and they need to duke that shit out. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Look, you know how much money that would generate? I'm talking about all around the fucking world. Trump and Putin at Trump Towers getting it in. Trump and Putin at Trump Towers getting it in. That don't sound right, but it sound right. No Diddy. Hell no. Getting it in. You know how much security will be up in that bitch? Probably have tanks outside, all type of shit. Choppers on the roof for them to flee and shit. Whoever get knocked out, the other man just get to leave first and go and take the helicopter out. And they drag the other some bitch out the ring. But y'all should box it out. And if Putin lose, Trump, you get to be dictator of Russia. You get to tell him what to do, and he got to do it. But next time, you gonna put him far, far away in the abyss where he can't see no more. He gonna be all right. Trying to tell you. But no, I do appreciate y'all, Joe. I'm finna start streaming on Twitch. Y'all want to come over to my Twitch channel. You think I'm talking shit in this motherfucker? That motherfucker be crack-a-lacking. Love, enjoy yourselves.